11209 pound, built by Keith. Exactly August the 14th, 2026. Tomorrow's my birthday, which is FOIA.one. International ID makes it all happen. The country you're born in, the date of birth, unique identifier. Returns and integrity ratings so everyone knows who is who and who owns what. This is a historical site. In fact, everything I've done, I've gifted to the whole humanity that solves every world problem. We've even solved the congestion problem. Turnofflights.com and Solution Water that we just delivered to Southern Ecology Legal Group, which is the old Accenture building. All these high rises, who do you think owns them? Oh my God, you do. You paid for them. Across the street is Georgia Tech, who we gifted $800 million. Even today, we were attending the AI conference all week long, particularly Monday and Tuesday. And it's all about Peace Summit 2020. Visionary Sage. We're the only group in world history who knows how to solve any problem in the world. I even have my own presidential hat, and the back is really where we went in 2011. We went to New York City, and we went back to Washington, D.C., the area, Norfolk, Virginia. On September 25th, 2011, we delivered solutionmilitary.com that shuts down all the war criminals and terrorists once and forever. Evote.one is the whole answer. 8 constitutional commandments of godsconstitution.org, and people don't like God. In fact, they deny that I ever existed, just like they did Jesus Christ and all the other prophets, disciples. And that's the value of Oak Grove United Methodist Church, Peachtree Road United Methodist Church, and of course North Georgia United Methodist Church is now going to have an inflow of billions of dollars to redistribute as the ultimate outreach ministry. The golden rule. Not he who has the gold makes all the rules. Does that make sense? I even have a bike here to get around. Across the street is Atlantic Station, which I spent a lot of time here. I've been back in the U.S. now for 5.5 years after being persecuted and almost killed over a 2-line LinkedIn email, a video never sent to anybody, and a canceled restraining order. That's the basis for DuncanClaim.org. All the crimes that were committed were these stupid, unbelievable criminals committing cyber offenses, violation of every constitutional law, claiming we know you're guilty, but we're not going to look at the evidence because you're a victim of organized criminals, cybercrime terrorists, Robert DEE ROSE, Duncan clan, and everybody else. We're going to force drug you. Based on what? Well, somebody says that you're criminally incompetent, insane, which was Attorney Phoenix Harris. We even called Robert Brainhammond, who was the Attorney General. See, nobody spoke to us. No one picked up the phone, contacted anybody. In fact, if they called my lawyers, the lawyer said, he's beyond help. Oh, he has to be drugged. Don't ever let him out, because they already had my assets. $40 billion of Fortune-1, so we published that. Proof of funds, Keith, KEITH2022.com. See, we spelled everything out for everybody. Interesting that right here it says Adult Swim, and it has an owl, one of my favorite all-time birds. In fact, the eagle is also. Most of you are acting like turkey vultures, looking for the next dead meat, the next victim. And across the street is Ted Turner. And of course, right down the other street is the original TNN. And CNN was across the street, mecca of sports. Everyone, with no delay, call the national news media. Everybody knows who is who and who owns what. And they all know great people that can actually protect my life. I got $100 left, which is a little bit more than I had after October 3rd, 2011, when Rose succeeded in cyber hacking, tracking me down. He's been tracking me since January 14th, 2008, over Forsyth County Judgment 08 SC 13145, and of course IRS whistleblower February 2008. No, it's 2009. February 2009, 658 is worth $8 million. But the whole system, DuncanClaim.org, is how to take down every cyber criminal, terrorist, con artist, pickpocket, lying, cheat, anti-God, antichrist, and very soon everyone will be known as an anti-Keith, because you oppose the one person who's the richest person in the world of intellectual property. In fact, I'm even wearing my volunteer shirt today, my favorite color, which is KeithAirService.com and Skylift.us. My favorite passion was cleaning out the oceans after we clean up landmass. See, Atlanta is one of the greenest cities in all the Southeast. And of course it was clear cut. And here we have Google right over the street, and I worked at Bell South. My resume, if you want to look at my background of impeccable credentials, is at bidonkeith.com. We're up to 6 minutes. We'll do 6 minutes and 6 seconds and we'll shut it down. Who's going to protect my life today and get paid to go after the criminals and then crank up your own small businesses once and forever? Number 1209.